They were out to take part in a rally to protest low wages. 43 students from a teacher's college in Ayotzinapa, Mexico, located roughly 200 miles south of Mexico City, though, never made it home with their disappearance on September 26, 2014, still an open investigation.
What has happened is a crime against humanity. And it does not only happen in Mexico, it happens here in the United States as well.
Men of Clay, an installation here at the Point Riverside Campus for Arts and the Environment on Lafayette Avenue, held a closing reception inviting poets, writers, and the creative community to share their thoughts, all to pay tribute to the students on their way to take part in a rally in Igula, located northwest of Ayotzinapa.
They think the army, the Mexican army, the Mexican police kidnap the people. Nobody knows where they are.
These portraits are his work, he says, took 9 months to produce.
It was really hard because this technique is about oil and paper. The name is dry brush. Basically, you use a dry brush to do each portrait. And it takes longer. It's not the same as when you use oil and canvas.
And Villalobos, also a musician, created these masks hoping to raise awareness.
I think it's very important to shed some light on this not so well reported cases, not only of these 43 students, but thousands of missing people around the world.
A sponsor of the event, Biet's Arts Factory, shared they felt the timing of the show important.
One of the things that is important about this show is to bring awareness about what happened in 2014 and what continues to happen. But in this particular case, we have not yet. Nothing have happened. Hasn't been any justice. Anything have been resolved. We still don't know what happened to the 43 students, and that is something that is pretty sad. There's many families that are waiting to hear from their loved ones, and we wanted to bring awareness to this so we don't forget that this is happening, and it continues to happen in many communities, but specifically right now in Mexico.
Inside, the work includes this one called Scream.
It's an interactive piece. It's held in front of a mirror, as you can see, and so people can step behind the mask and look at themselves, look at their reflection. It's really an invitation to people coming closer and empathize with the suffering of the missing students and also their families. This piece is really about, the official story tells that the students were burned.
Yes.
That the bodies were burned.
Yes.
And this piece really symbolizes that this is not true. You know, that the students are still there somewhere. They were not destroyed by the fire. The fire made them stronger.
Whether or not the story of these men gets more international attention, Miguel Mendoza and Alberto Villalobos knew they had to do their part. For BronxNet, this is Arlene Makoko.